One of the examples of this, you can look this up. If you Google Praxis Society, I reported on this a bit for my newsletter a little while ago, but it's a society of like tech guys, crypto guys, who want to create a network state like Balaji's been talking about, but they want to create what they call a crypto state, and they claim to be talking to like governments in the Mediterranean. See, this comes back to this weird, like, we're going to build like a Greek city-state made of like nerds, and we're all going to live there and be muscular statue guys with like spiritual vitality, and we're going to like build this like new society.
Yeah, full of zizzes.
If we're full of, like, literally, they're like, we want to be Ziz, but like if Ziz knew how to code. And it's not just these aren't just kooks. I mean, they are, but a lot of the top tier guys are actually, there's a lot of like VC. I think it was Anderson Horowitz invested money into Praxis Society, and there's a lot of like CEOs and senior tech guys that are really into it. This idea that, hey, we can build this new society where we can really create without the government getting on our backs. Anyway, I went to their Discord. This was a little while ago. I haven't been there in a while, but it was incredibly funny because it was just these guys just like dreaming wildly about what their new society was going to be. And on the one hand, you have dudes that are kind of like, yeah, I'm all about just like getting back to nature and just like creating, not letting, having to worry about filling out my tax form stop me from being a vital organism. And then there's other guys who are like really into
Same, bro.
Yeah. And there's guys that are really into crypto. So there's like these two sides trying to marry themselves together. And one of them was like, I read this long argument, which literally gave me brain damage, where a guy was like, they're like, all right, so we're going to have this rooftop beehives to make honey.
Yep.
Because we want to make honey for our commune.
Of course.
Right? Just as a reminder, Anderson Horowitz put like $10 million into this project. He was like, yeah, we're going to have a beehive on the roof. And then another guy comes in and goes, well, how are we going to allocate them? I suggest that we should have a coin. It's called like Beecoin. It's called like Beecoin because, we want to make sure that people issued their honey in accordance with the amount of effort they put into maintaining the beehives and doing other work around there. So instead of just having, I don't know, dollars or something, you have Beecoin.
Yeah.
And that's how
it's a honey currency.
It's the honey currency to make sure you get the right amount of honey. And other guys are like, oh, okay. But, okay, what I've got all this honey coin, but I don't want to use it right now. Can I just kind of like invest that honey coin and have it sort of generate value, then later I could get more honey? And other guys like, that is so true. That's such an interesting way to approach it. And I was like, I was just like scrolling through these arguments, being like, what are these fucking people talking about? This is obviously not going to happen. I mean, and, the Vanity Fair had a story the other week about, they're very serious about this. And they also want to start little tech communities out in the American West. And they had like a big conference where, some of the Vanity Fair card reporting, there was a lot of cocaine at this conference.
Yeah.
Where they were talking about how they're going to build a whole new society in the American desert or whatever.
Surprising.
But it's like a lot of these, tech guys be feeling like we're no longer represented. Society hates us, even though we're creating the future. And I think this is the core thing.
Yeah, as you said, in 2016, the mainstream press, the interesting stuff that we talked about in that episode.
Really thought-provoking. Really
Smart guys.
No, truly. I was surprised listening back that I had so many insights. And so many insights.
Thank you. And even if you don't consider us smart, at least we're provocative.
Well, that's it. Exactly. We make you think. We make you question your assumptions. To me, that is worth, God, what would that be worth?
Maybe eight's too much. $7 a month.
$7 a month, yeah. I mean,
right.
That's a bargain. But you know what? In these trying times, $7 a month it is. And if you want to give us $7 a month or $70 a year if you're in there for the long haul, which you should be. Head to downround.net or downround.substack.com or even just Google Downround on Google. Whatever you want to do. You will find us.
Now. Don't forget, because you can listen to that episode that all of those weird little cuts were from, which makes way more sense in context, right now.
Exactly. Do it right now, and we'll catch you on the flip side.